Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. We're going to take a little trip to Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, so we can look at the plasma ships that were still in the vicinity as of 4 a.m. this morning on March the 11th. So let's go there. Thank you. This is Table Mountain, South Africa. And you can see that there is indeed plasma webs all over the place. And there are plasma ships, which appear to be at the base of Table Mountain, if not in front of it. They are encompassing the whole entire width and length and height of Table Mountain, more or less. So we're just going to watch this for a few minutes for those who have not seen it. This is at 1:40 in the morning on March the 11th. Oh, well, now it's 1:42, so I guess something happened and they decided to knock out around a minute of the footage from Table Mountain. That's okay. At least we can see what we can see right now, and it's not too blurred out to keep us from seeing. It really is interesting to look at. It is, because it's not an everyday occurrence when you go to Table Mountain and you see plasma ships. I just want to say I've got the speed. If you look over here, I've got the speed at going to twice the speed so we can see more of this. And if you're on the YouTube watching this, you can slow it down in slow motion. I do believe that there are other things flying around in the night sky, probably some smaller ships, but we're not able to see them because it's nighttime. There are some who say that this plasma, it's a theory, it's trying to heal the earth. That's a theory. To do away with the dark forces. Now, generally, you should be able to see color at night. But they've got this set to, I guess, grayscale mode. Because it would really look cool if we had some color at Table Mountain. But that's okay. At least we've got this and we can see what's happening. And it's not only 1 hour of footage, so that's even better. Yeah, I'm so thankful they decided to put up more of the footage. And I'm thankful that we're able to see these plasma webs better, the ones at Table Mountain. And I'm going to make a playlist on my YouTube channel that has Table Mountain on it, and put the Table Mountain videos with the web plasma on there, along with the UFO ships that were spotted at Table Mountain. We are now at 1:49 in the morning on March the 11th. Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. which is a very, very important place, and it will play a very important role in the months and years to come for the whole world, I think. It's a very strategic area in many ways. And I'm sure there's a lot of history. Well, yes, there is a lot of history connected with Africa. And I'm sure there's a lot of history that has been buried. Perhaps one day it will be brought out into the open, all of this history. Looks like there's something round right here. Perfectly round. It's a tad bit dark. Well, it's kind of oval-like. Let me just go down through the bottom of the screen. If you do this, you can see how it looks when you can see the transformation if it doesn't blink out too much on me. We have at the bottom there's frequency. If you look in the little square at the bottom, there's like frequency interruption, and I think it is from the extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings, parallel worlds, the other side, other dimension. Let's look down here and see, even though it is blinking some. It's all right. It really is. I just moved it up a few frames. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I wanted to see the little spikes on the webs. They are layered, and they do have the ability to replicate themselves and grow in intensity. Look how really bright it is. The plasma is really intense in this area right now, extremely intense. It's kind of peeking out. They're getting a lot of, whoa, what you got going on now? Yeah, it looks like they've gathered in this one area. And that's not uncommon for the plasma webs to centralize themselves, to grow in intensity for whatever purpose they're doing it. Sometimes they will do that to shoot beams of plasma at some dark plasma that has shown up to defeat it, because sometimes the dark plasma does come in and it tries to take over the light plasma. And there really is a battle that does take place when that happens. Let's look down here. I don't want this to be too long of a video. Okay, boom. It's literally going to, the plasma will literally start to dissipate in that area. I want to watch it. It might take a few more minutes, but we can watch it. It will literally dissipate. I guess do whatever it was doing, and then boom, it's no more. It's already starting. So the intensity is now gone in that area. Whatever was happening. It didn't take long. It really didn't. Whoa, did you see that web just go across there? I seen it. 3:34 in the morning. Well, now it's 3:35 in the morning in Cape Town, Table Mountain, South Africa. We will let's get to this part right here. It's soon going to dissipate completely is what's going to happen. And then you'll see the colored screen. We'll have some color back in our screen. So I'm just going to let this do that so you can see the transfer over whenever that color happens. That change of filtering on the camera. We've got all this plasma lined up over here. Look at the extensions to it, and you have some right here too, the same extensions. It's like tendrils or something like that. They're literally attached to one another. Oh, we got some interference. And I'm sure that we are seeing what they want us to see. If I'm going to say this, if they don't want you to see something on the internet, you will not see it. Who are they? Well, you can say this, the people who do control the internet. If it's on the internet, you're allowed to look at it. If it's not restricted, okay? If it's restricted, they don't want you looking at it. But since this is not restricted and we are able to view it, they want us looking at this. They really do. As with anything, when you do a search and you find certain things, well, they do want some of that information leaked out. This is one of the things they want leaked out. Otherwise, you would not be watching it. I would not be watching it. Because before we couldn't even get this on Table Mountain because they had it all grayed out. It's now 3:40 a.m. in Cape Town on March the 11th. Hopefully, since this video is in 1080, hopefully it will upload into a 1080. I was going to do a live stream, but then my husband's on a business meeting, so I think the quality of that live stream would be depleted somewhat. You can see the plasma webs are changing too. I really want to see what happens when they transfer over into the normal mode. These right here, if they were in the color mode, you may notice that they were different colors. These plasma webs had different colors on them, especially since they have these peaks in them right here. These white peaks. I'm sure they were probably different colors. Some may have been even able to reach the semi-solid state. So again, if you're able to go to Table Mountain on the live webcam, because anybody around the world, if you got access to an internet, you can go to Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. You can go to there and you can view their live webcam because we're allowed to, otherwise we wouldn't be viewing it. And this is not really something that has been documented. I think I started the process of documenting, and other people have been documenting since then, and it's been around a couple months, if even that. So hopefully more people will be aware, have awareness of what's happening with this plasma, that it is here, and it is one of the 4 states of matter. We have solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. So it must be pretty important. It's 3:46. Wonder when that camera is going to tip into the colored mode. Surely by 4 o'clock, I hope. And this is wonderful documentation. I had once thought about traveling to South Africa. I did, because I had gotten my passport. I have a friend in South Africa I was talking to, and it didn't pan out. Perhaps one day I still might be able to go to South Africa. And what's really interesting is back in was it 2016 and 2017? I had started talking to my friend who lived in Cape Town, South Africa. That's before I even did any of this stuff right here. That's really interesting. It really is so interesting when you think about it. I was in contact with somebody from Cape Town, South Africa, a really good friend, back in around 2016. And I didn't start doing this until 2018. And now we're looking at Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. Nothing is by coincidence. I think everything is divine synchronicity. And if you don't like the word divine, I think everything is synchronicity. Yes, it's meant to happen the way it happens. Maybe 4 o'clock, it'll turn off the grayscale mode. Oops, 3:54, so there was another minute or two that disappeared. There's someone else controlling. It's not just the person who has the webcam. It's someone else controlling the footage also. So there probably was a UFO that happened to show up all of a sudden and then disappear. I just want to peek down here and thinking, when is this going to shift over? No, I don't want to wait that long, because see, we got more time. Okay, it's 4:07. I have fast forwarded to where we're going to see it turn to the regular mode, because that's a long time to wait. It really is. I don't want to wait that long. I know you don't want to wait that long. Boom. Okay, now we can see the Webb plasma. We can see Table Mountain. We can see that the plasma was, the plasma ships were right here. And I'm sure that plasma had peaked different colors, because I can slightly see different colors here. So with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And again, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video, because this is a new phenomenon, but not really too new. But it's something that does need to get out, because it is going to impact our world in ways that we may not be aware of. That looked like there was like a door that opened up on that Table Mountain. He was like right in that area. It's okay. Now that we have watched the plasma webs and the plasma ships that are located at Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, please give this video a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. Please check your subscription, because you might have got unsubscribed to me by YouTube. And thank you to Table Mountain for allowing us to view your live web streaming, because it is important to document this, and it's important to raise awareness about what's happening in Cape Town, South Africa. So thank you once again, and have a wonderful rest of your day.